Hello. I want to go through a new feature that was added to our Vicinity 4.38 release, which is a March 2022 release. This one really is geared toward our MRP users or anybody who uses scheduling and helping to identify either something to buy or something to make. So when we regenerate MRP, the system can generate planned orders. I've brought up the Vicinity view screen right now showing you planned orders for a single inventory item that I've got out into the future. Don't worry about my dates. My demo data is kind of old. But the idea here is what you're seeing are individual requirements to purchase raw materials. Now, in previous releases, we added the ability to say we want to order them in groups of, let's say, 10,000 pounds. But what was brought to our attention by some clients was the requirement to have a minimum. So in other words, start at, say, 50,000 and then go in increments of 10,000. So for example, the minimum order quantity that we've got is not necessarily our increment, our kind of lot sizes that we've got. So in an example I want to show here is that we've got a number of different requirements based on an MRP regeneration without this feature turned on. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go turn this feature on and regenerate MRP and see how this really cleans this process up a good bit. Now, it is very dependent upon which ERP system you're on, whether it be Dynamics or against QuickBooks. In the Dynamics community, well, in the QuickBooks side of it, there's an attribute that gets created for the minimum order quantity, and then in Dynamics, it's actually in the Dynamics inventory. I'm going to demonstrate this using Microsoft Dynamics GP as the example, but it's the same for Navision and Business Central and Solomon, just slightly different screens. So what I've done is I've created a vendor item relationship. In GP, you need to do this. So you have an inventory item and your default vendor, and here I've got 50,000 as a minimum order quantity. Now that's only the first part that I need to do in GP, where I set the minimum order quantity. The other side of this is I need to tell the system which is my default vendor. So let me just go to, it's under quantities and sites in GP, but let me go right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and drop in that same vendor as my default vendor. When I save this, it is now activated. So I've got that vendor as my default. And then when the system goes to see how to work with that specific vendor, it says, oh, I've got a minimum order quantity here. If I leave this 0, it'll just, the minimum quantity is 0. So you don't have to do this, but to use this feature, you're going to need to tell us who do you normally buy it from and what is their minimum order quantity. It is a little bit different in NAB and BC, so just take in Solomon, just contact us and we'll go through some of those details, but the concepts are basically the same. So remember, we've got all of these planned orders, planned purchase orders out here. So let's go ahead and regenerate MRP and see what happens with that. My demo data is pretty quick, so it should come back in just a couple of seconds. Runs through all these inventory items, identifying all these planned orders. Now remember, when MRP regenerates, it gets rid of all unfirmed planned orders. So what it did is it got rid of all these records in the database. Let me go ahead and refresh this, and what you'll see now is it's consolidated it, so it's looking at minimum order quantities of 50,000. If it needed more, it would then go to the order quantity set in Vicinity to say, here is my incremental quantity that I want to order above 50,000. So you might get a 60,000, 70,000, that type of an idea. But hopefully what you're seeing here is we've now started to incorporate a minimum order quantity with a default vendor or even a minimum order quantity with an item. It is something that you're probably going to want us to walk you through setting up the first time. Try out an inventory item or two and see how it reacted, just like I did here with my DCRMO2 item. So we really hope you enjoy this. We certainly appreciate the feedback from our users. This came directly from individual users asking us for some requirements. So when we give you a shout and check in on you and see how things are going, feel free to bring things like this up. We'd love to hear it. Thanks a lot and have a great day.